It's theory time. Why? Why does it seem Aerith is no more where Zack is? Why does it matter if several Midgars have been combined into one? Is it not but mental candy? A burdensome set of rules with little relation to what's important. Our beloved heroes. If Sephiroth can be redeemed, a daunting emotional foray, would this be more or less possible if after Singularity, the consciousnesses that is Sephiroth were now in the same timeline? Why are these people in pain? Are they looking for Aerith? Where is she in this, the original Final Fantasy VII Church? And thus, a warm beat in the unseen of the multiverse. The invisible scaffolding holding up the tapestry of Final Fantasy VII, of Remake, of Rebirth, and beyond. Having any meaning is an inner tempest to be weathered by answering a question posted by a YouTube commenter. After the Gold Orb explosion, if Zack, Two Clouds, and our beloved heroes are all in one timeline, with the peculiarities observed, the bridge leading to Genova's tank is not down, just as it was not in the original, though in the remake it was destroyed. The Seventh Heaven sign has damage that aligns with what happened before Platefall, and not the sign from Tifa, Barret, and Cloud's return to their murdered home. The skybox of this Sector 7 does not align with that of Remake, in addition to all that was mentioned in the Singularity 1 video, and other things. This strange Midgar, so familiar yet distinctly new, be it previously unseen Midgar in a different timeline, that evolved naturally with each observed atom, instead of a remade Midgar, resulting from a combination of witnessed stuff, memories, in a remade timeline, so familiar yet unknown. More to the throbbing pulse beneath. Why does this matter to heroes on a most perilous journey, haunted with terminal sadness? The Virgin Timeline idea sees our beloved heroes on an alien world, infinitely far from all they ever sweat and bled for. The Crunch idea sees our heroes on their worlds, plural, with the people they love. Just everything in the former Singularity called Midgar isn't the exact reality that they remember. This is an enormous difference in feeling for our heroes. As for what each idea offers to the unseen, the past, the future, in the Virgin Timeline idea, there needs to be or have been another manifestation of Cloud, Tifa, Aerith, Barret, and so on, as the Midgar Zack enters is not the one before him at the Golden Orb explosion. Zack and Cloud B are also now somewhere they would not call the home they knew, and as a result of the new timeline, there would be 3 Clouds. It's possible in the Virgin Timeline these manifestations are there and we have not met them yet, or they have transitioned, died. Perhaps such brutal tragedy took place after Marlene ended up with Elmira. This is certainly plausible, as after that witness point, the conclusion of Remake and the original Final Fantasy VII, leading up to the crazy motorcycle ride, careens on its own rails, unbidden. Sephiroth retakes Jenova, Sephiroth kills President Shinra, and Rufus now runs the global empire as a result of Sephiroth. In the Big Crunch idea, the remade Midgar is formed from memories and entanglement, a concept to be explored in a future video. For this now, entanglement is akin to this plasma ball. Wherever a consciousness places itself, the flow of reality is. Always, a thumb can never be in more than one place, and neither the flow. In the remade Midgar, the endpoint of a singularity with a singular arrow of time, there can only be one, with one exception. 2 heroic people entangled because of the whispers, but outside the singularity, a singular quirk across the multiverse with enormous feeling as a result. In the Big Crunch idea, though it can manifest by several means, there will most likely not be duplicates of our beloved heroes of Remake. Holding aloft multiple theories can be useful, but the query of meaning quickly raises its head. Why care? The wonder of the Big Crunch idea is that unlike the 97 commercial, there is no cosmic reset that can just be pressed. Dues Ex Machina, imposing our will on the heroes we love, making us just like the Whispers. All the bliss and sorrow, the blood and sweat and tears, and choices made by those who would live and die by the consequences of these choices are preserved. In a singularity, including its endpoint, there can only be one. But this would result in enormous temporal disturbance, as entanglement forced more than one memory inside some people, and the horrid recognition inside others that what they remember is not what is. What would that look like? Biggs would remember having both of his arms, and Wedge and Jessie, and possibly Biggs, would remember dying. What would a temporal big crunch look like? What's real and what's fiction?